tarot will teach you how to create a soul. Burn your money. Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera. The tarot will teach you how to create a soul. Burn your money. Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera.
The tarot will teach you how to create a soul.
Burn your money. Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera.
tarot will teach you how to create a soul.
Burn your money. Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera.
The tarot will teach you how to create a soul.
Burn your money. Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera.
The tarot will teach you how to create a soul. Burn your money.
Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera.
Taro will teach you how to create a soul. Burn your money.
Is this life reality? No. It is a film. Zumba camera.
The Taro will teach you how to create a soul.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming tonight. We just realized this is nearly 7 years after Alejandro did his first evening here at MoMA. And it was a day after or off Halloween, and I couldn't get my silver spray paint off my face and my hair. And I looked like a character out of one of your movies. And I think it was your good humor, Pascal. You said, oh, we have to adopt you because you look like one of Alejandro's creatures. So thank you. I feel very, very honored that you are here.
For me, it's an honor to be here.
We had several stints now here at the museum, and in 2011, you talked about the fact that at 2011, you were just 82, which sounded old, which you proved all of us is just puberty. And she said, oh, I did this in my career, and now I want to start filmmaking again. And everybody said, yeah, he wants to start filmmaking again, okay. So in the meantime, you did 2 feature movies that are all over the world, huge successes.
Gracias.
And from the very beginning, working with you and Pascal, we did a dictionary of words, what words mean, what colors mean for you as an artist. And we showed endless poetry, we showed The Holy Mountain, we showed different movies. And what was very important at one point, I felt that you are like creating images that could, in any time you cut through the movie, you have a composition of color, you have a composition of the whole image, how it is composed. And you and I did actually an exhibition together of The Holy Mountain at MoMA Piers 1, where we projected the whole movie constantly for 6 weeks on a level that it was the whole exhibition space, one wall was The Holy Mountain. And you could see everything. You could see all the colors, the details, and that was for me a moment where I realized there's something very specific in how you deal with color and how you deal with shapes. And that is also when you started talking about the tarot. So today we go a bit like a biography through your work, and we will end up with tarot reading, and you will say a lot. I have actually, don't be paranoid, I have all your names in a bowl, and we will select some, and if you want it or not, Alejandro. Oh God. So this one is the lucky one that I put here, and remind me because...
Here, lady first.
Yes, it's going to be the first, but remind me because my brain is like, I will forget it. So we have this here, first person. So first person, and now we watch the first clip.
Ah, bon.
Oh, we will stay here, right? The clip is only 35 minutes, and we have 5 of them. Can we lower the light?
Liz.
Great, what a start. If we get some light.
Oh, yeah.
So you were born in Chile in 1929, which is actually the year that MoMA was founded. So it's actually interesting to think about that span of time and the history that happened in that span of time. You grew up in Chile, then you moved to Paris for a while, then you moved to Mexico.
Wait a second. When I was a child, I learned to read at 4 years old, and was the professor. The name was Mr. Toro, el señor Toro. He is Taro, and he teach to us with little cards with the letters, and there I started. And my Tocopilla, my town, the name is Tocopilla. Toco es doble carré, que alguien traduzca. Double carré.
Double square.
Rectangle,
Double square.
Toco, like the tarot, is a rectangle, and pillan is el diablo, the devil, is the inconscient who is coming to a window. I was born there in the 22 parallel in the 22, I don't speak English, well, 22 parallel, I don't know what. It's like the tarot was there when I was born. I started to read immediately. And I didn't realize I was some kind of ovni. I come into the air because I was so different. First, I was the only child in Tocopilla who have circumcision. I have a mushroom, and the other have like something like that. And that was terrible. And then I suffered for the masturbation because I don't have excuse me.
And then life went on. So we know already some of the basic challenges here. Alejandro, you were 28. You released this amazing movie that we saw the trailer of, fun release, and you got into major trouble. Not that this was the first time, we will see more trouble soon.
They wanted to kill me. It was like this. In Mexico have a union of all directors. There they make picture of charros or a blind person who is taking piano in a house of prostitute, a horse, the piano, like, and he's in love of the most beautiful Peter, most beautiful. That something like this, romantic, no? That was Mexico. I have a union. Why I cannot do whatever I want? And then I start to shoot Saturday and Sunday, out of union, out of everything. My script was a little page like this. I invited every Sunday. I invited. Well, some person in the government liked the picture and put in the festival of Acapulco, with a big festival, and they show.
That was exactly 50 years ago. So what happened?
Was the person who started to escribe, a scandal, and El Indio Fernández, who was a very famous director, Mexican, said he will kill me. And he had killed already 2 persons. And then I went under like this in a car. They take me out, and the battle starts. The battle starts.
Why was the upheaval? What was the scandal?
I make out of unions. I was free, out of everything. I make my picture. And that's the start. And then myself, I dress in white because the television came to the judgment. All the person was there accused me. And myself came around. I put the book of the telephone, big book, here. And then I was sitting like that. Very big. White and big. I won the battle, my favorite. There are a little history I like a lot. Can I tell you? There a person who's working in the earth. And he said, God, can you come to listen to me? Yes, God come. And they say, listen, God. Every time I put the seed here, and then is the winter, and then is the wind, and then is the animal who is done, then is the bird, and all the time I have problems. May I have without problem this year, please? Yes, you will not have problems. Maybe he was a woman. Yes, you will have no problem. And he don't have problems. No animal, no wind, nothing. But the seed was rotten because have nothing what to fight. And fighting, she became strong, and the plant was there. But there with no problem, no life.
Are you telling us that the scandal at the beginning of your career just made you tough enough for us to be here?
Yes, because where I was coming? I was coming in movies. And movies are industrial. They are films, they are industrial art, not art. It's industrial business. And in the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred book, if we don't know, they say, think in the work and not in the bottom of the world. Think in what you are doing, not in the money you will have, not in the glory you will have. No? like what you are doing. That is the thing, and not is that. That is the thing.
That's
and
actually...
then I started my fight. My fight till today, I am out of movies because I am producing my picture as I can. I am not making publicity. I am not making nothing. I am trying as far as I can to lose money.
Good, you're in the right place.
Yes.
So in 1966, you did your first cartoon, then the movie, the trailer, was 1967, Acapulco. Yeah. 1970, yeah. You did El Topo. Yes. And we have a little clip prepared for you to watch. We shortened it, so it's not 35 minutes. But can we watch the second clip?
Hi.
I'm sure you know the movie, Alejandro.
No, because I am another person.
Be prepared to live the most wonderful experience of your life. Alejandro Jodorowsky's film classic, El Topo. El Topo is not a Western. It goes far beyond any Western. El Topo is not a religious film. It contains all religions. It is a mystic film. El Topo is bloody. It is tender. It is sexual. El Topo is miraculous and terrible. It's funny. It's violent. El Topo is monstrous and cruel. El Topo is more than spectacle. It is an experience for all of your life.
So Alejandro, this was 1970, and everybody watched the clip now, and I watched the movie so many times, but I couldn't say what it is about. Can you... What is it about?
That is, I will, in the second part of that, I will speak about that, about the way of thinking. The tarot is a new way of thinking. We have a way of thinking which is coming from Aristotle, the logic Ahora estoy diciendo, the three principles of logic. A is A and not other thing. A is A and not A. I cannot be myself and my contrary. As you need to choose between black and white, you need to choose between black and white. That is the diseasing who are destroying the humanity. Because we have an intellectual humanity, and it's an old way to think. And the tarot will show to you how to think freely. For a lot of time, I was thinking, I need to make grow my consciousness. I need to make grow, I need to be conscient, grow my conscience. I work a lot I say, what do you give to yourself. And what you don't give to yourself. And then I want to help to make growing the consciousness of people. And then I realized what I am thinking. The universe made millions of years to make you, to make me, to make you. Millions of years to make this wonderful thing, which is a human animal, a wonderful thing we are thinking. But we are not thinking with words. No, we have a brain, millions of neurons producing something with self-consciousness. But it's not, we are the only animal who act and he sees him act. That is the thing. But in reality, what we need to do, because we have the treasure inside here, is to take out the limits, put inside by the family, the society, the culture, the history. We are prisoner of prejudice, completely prisoner. And the family in the womb of your mother give to you limit already. And your body is limited, your mind is limited, your feelings are limited, your desire are limited, and your actions have limit. And then we need to free us of all that. That I was trying to do that, to try in the picture, to try in everything, to don't have limits. But to don't have limits is to awake the marvelous thing you are. Because if you don't have limits, you will go to kill person. No, that is not the reality. This is the reality of this kind of thinking. But if we want to go out of what the humanity is living today, this awful thing we are living, all this war, all this difference, economical difference, all this show which is coming in the art, we need to think, to change the way to think. This is all. But you say, this is impossible. Yes, it's impossible. And why to do? Because we need to go in search of the impossible. And the impossible will make the possible, what we can do. We are the seed. And if we are a seed who doesn't love her, we will do nothing. But if we are the seed who love her, the seed will make a fantastic human life, etc.
El Topo was a success in the midnight movie world.
Oh, John Lennon. Oh, la, la. When I went to this theater, it was a cloud of marijuana. When I went there, they put in my hand cigarette of marijuana. I came to the stage with that. I will not say I don't smoke. And then I disguised myself like this. I start the midnight movie.
We saw you a couple of times in the movie, in the role.
Yeah.
So you have this success in 1970, El Topo, and that enables you to finally get some budget, more budget. How much budget did you have for El Topo?
$200,000. No more.
And there is a famous story that you got more support for the next movie, right?
This is John Lennon, live like El Topo, and then say to Alan Klein, give to Jodorowsky $1 million to do whatever he wants. And I have $1 million to do whatever I wanted. It's not the first time he's coming, eh? In the last picture, ¿cómo se llama? La danza de la realidad, dance of reality. I don't have money. Only I have, well, for 22 years I didn't make pictures, but making the money, economizing. I am economizing $2 million. I economize. I say, well, I will put $2 million to make my picture. But that's not enough. And then was Michel Seydoux, who wanted to produce Dune, didn't produce, etc. I came to see him, I say, listen, I want to make a picture, but I don't want to show the script. I don't know, I will write something, I do whatever I want. I don't want to say to you how I spend the money, because I'm an honest person. I am not an active producer who put the money in his pocket before to make the picture. No, I don't tell. I will put the money where I want. I will show the picture. When I finish the picture, he say, I give to you. I was in a restaurant, I put in my hand the money, yeah? I made $2 million in 5 minutes. I want to have tears, huh? But sometimes I say, thank you. Yeah, I take it.
So I'm coming back to the 1 million.
Yeah.
The 1 million you got in 1970, and it enabled you to make some movies that you and I
in Mexico
worked, kind of installed as an exhibition. Incredible.
I made with that money in Mexico because it was Mexico. I have a lot of animals there. But in Mexico, we pay the guardian of the zoo, and in the night, we take the animal, we shoot, and we put the animal in the zoo. All the animals. And then, you see all that decor, I take only workers from the asylum, workers who are in the house of old person. They doesn't work, jubilados, no? And they was fantastic. The old person was fantastic. They constructed everything fantastic. I did the records.
I tried to talk to you several times about the composition, the use of colors, and perhaps we just have a quick look at one clip of The Holy Mountain, the movie we are talking about.
Nothing in your education or experience can have prepared you for this film. Alejandro Jodorowsky's The Holy Mountain. The Holy Mountain is a film completely outside the entire tradition of motion picture art. It is outside the tradition of modern theater. The Holy Mountain is a film outside the tradition of criticism and review.
So we looked at 3 clips, 1967, 1970, 1973. The world was in complete turmoil, liberation movements, protests, wars. And in midst of all of this, you're doing 3 of these incredible movies. What was your situation? How did you live in 1973? Did you live like one of these characters, or did you have a family with your children, or
No.
How was your daily life?
The only difference between that time and today, I have there a lot of ego, very, very much ego. And then I start to fight against that. No? I will tell you what I think. I feel I speak ego, no? But no, for me, art was my life. I think in that time, because I was surrealistic, I think in that time the art was the movies are the most great art in humanity. I believe in movies, no? Still I believe. And then I only was doing that, thinking that I was not living in the time. Why? Because I decided to not have a nationality. I say an artist have no nationality. A festival of movie is not a festival of football. We are not defending a country. We are defending the consciousness, the soul. I don't have an age. No? I will not live like a young and old or something. My body is changing, but myself, I don't get old. I am what I am. I will be always, even if I die, I will be what I am. The body, they lend me the body, they rent the body. Well, he will go like a river. And then I live without age, my name also, I don't know, not working for a name. I'm not a dog who say, Bobby. Yeah, good. No, I am not that. And what you are? But I am not a movie maker. I am an artist. I will do every kind of art I want. I don't want limits. That I was like that. I'm sure I was like that.
There were images, there is this half cylinder, the tunnel in the rainbow colors that we just watched.
Yes, I did it.
There is ornamentation with a hippopotamus in a pool. How did you come to these images? Was there a team of designers or set design?
Listen, Klaus, how do you dream? What do you do when you dream? Who did your dream? Who are doing your dreams? Not you. You receive it. Today, I was in client office. There a crystal door. I want to try to open. I cannot do. I push. I cannot do. I start. I see. I am close there. And a person come and make like this. I have a lesson today because why to fight? But naturally, you don't force, you receive. Huh? You receive. I receive what I can do. I received this wonderful interview, no? My ego will be like that.
So before we go to reading tarot, I want to come to the last decade of your incredible productivity. You're very, very prolific at the moment.
Yes.
And I have prepared, or we have prepared this one clip I want to quickly show, and then we dive into the 2000s, yeah?
Yeah.
Great. So we have the last but one clip, please.
Solo habremos sido recuerdos, nunca realidad. Algo nos está soñando. Entrégate a la ilusión. Vive. ya lo eres. Lo que buscas ya está en ti. Alégrate de tus sufrimientos. Gracias a ellos llegarás a mí.
So we were privileged to show this in this very theater 3 years ago. And this is reaching back to your childhood. It's reaching back to your childhood in Chile. What brought you to, in the last years, go back into your own biography and record a semi-autobiographical movie?
Yes. It's because after all that years, I have the opportunity to make a picture. I say, I will tell an history in order to make a picture for they like, for the person who likes, searching to like, not to make what I want to do. I say no. In all my pictures, I am speaking in disguised way about my problem with my father, my problem with the woman, a lot of problem, disguised, But what artist doesn't speak about himself? But not saying directly what is that. And the picture are not the reality, as the words are not the thing. When I say table, it's not the table, Bueno, entonces, how I can go further than the show, the movies, normal movies? And then I say, I will mix it. My reality, as she is, with my creativity. I will mix it the two. And then what I will do? I will shoot in the exactly place where the thing passed. Exactly same. Was Tocopilla, we went there to Tocopilla. Was a little store, we went to the little store. We did exactly the places. And exactly to tell what happened when I was a child, but in a creative way, mixing the two. And I hope you will show a little piece of endless poetry. There you will see. In endless poetry, I realized that very well, excuse me to say very well for me, is because I mixed life with invention. And then I have a problem when I an adolescent with my father. I kick my father. And then how I will do that? My father is played by my son, my oldest son, Brontis. He played my father. And me, I am old to do that. And then he's playing with Adan, my young son. And there are two sons there. One is playing his great father, and the other is playing his father, and they are making suddenly in the middle, I come myself, as I am. And I say, for the first time in my life, it was true, I forgive my father. I say what I never could say in 86 years of my life, I forgive you. I did it there, crying. Our three persons, we was crying. And my wife, Pascal, who made the costume, was crying because it was a real thing, a real healing, but it was a picture.
I remember when we premiered it here, because of course of the very creative way you deal with your past, we nearly said it's kind of a fake truth, which sounds like fake news, which sounds like what's happening all over the world right now. But you corrected me and said, no, it's a more poetic truth. It's a more poetic, creative way of dealing with something that is in the present by looking back at the time when it happened, but it actually affects you in the time.
Yeah, something.
It was very beautiful how you described it at the time.
Something changed my vision of my memory, seeing when the old Hollywood picture, they start in black and white, they start to painting. And the picture was painting. And so beautiful, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame painting with Charles Lawton. So fantastic. They say it's awful. No, it's beautiful. And say, in my memory is the same. I remember when I was working with Marcel Marceau, they don't let me go inside the United States. I was in Canada 2 months in an hotel, terrible, ugly. When I want to wash my hand, the lavatorio make like an animal, and was life like the neon light was terrible, and I have a very bad memory of that. But I start to color it that. I start to say this is not animal; they are angels who are going that, and I make fantastic landscape. I change my memory. The memory is what you are seeing today, and with your point of view, you see the point of view you had when you have the thing who happened. When I was fighting with my father, I see a number with Superman. I was a little child. I was afraid of him. But now, looking in the memory, was a poor boy, a little boy. He was a child of 8 years old in competition with his son. And then I changed my memory. And we can't change the memory. It's not real. The memory is what it is. That is Aristotle.
You live that's beautiful. You live in a nearly symbiotic way with your wonderful wife, Pascal. You also write together, you make art together, which is, for me, I feel very grateful that I can see the two of you function and live together on this way. When you ask Pascal's father if you...
First, I'm going to show Pascal. Yeah, Pascal. Show to yourself. Relax, show, come. No, man, that's a ven. Oh, la, la. Siéntate. From woman to woman, I was searching Pascal and suffering because this woman was a good woman when they make child, but it's not the good woman for me. And step by step, at 74 years, I find Pascal. And we say, I don't want to we cannot make a child. I will try, but yes, but make a child will not come. If it come, I will be the great father of the child. It's too old for that, but I am ready. She was ready, didn't come. And then I am tired reading the tarot, the problem of couple between two persons. There are a lot of problems. What? It's terrible, because everyone have in his island. And then they are together, they make company, but they don't do that. They don't mix them, no. And then I propose, because Pascal is for me, I admire her, he's a painter. I propose, as you propose, we need to do something together. That is love, friendship, to make something together, without to be jealous of the other, without to be more than the other, you know, to make one unity. And we create, by this miracle, this name is Pascale, and my name is Alejandro. We have Ale, together, and then we have the person who did is Pascal Alejandro. But God wants that. I didn't know when I saw her. I was doing the tarot like this. One person, the other person, I did 30 people, and suddenly I do like this. And she was there. If I don't do this, she will not be here. Only a movement of your head can change your life. We need to know that. Only to do that, change my life. And she's there.
Pascal, did you just, I don't know if you have a microphone. Pascal, did you just visit one of the tarot readings?
Yes, but I am sorry because I don't speak English. I'm more intelligent in French than in English, so I'm sorry. But yes, everything is true, and it's a great privilege to live with Alejandro, to work with him, to live with the great artist and exceptional human being he is. He is a model of integrity. I am not going to cry. A model of honesty. He never sells himself. He's a real example. And that's why he's, of course, the man of my life, but the artist I admire the most.
Well, but she's very useful because the last picture you will see, we make the color of the picture together. They change.
I have to add that I think the two of you are both very strong artists, and we have worked, and I know what both of you do, and it's wonderful to see this. So perhaps we go into the last clip where you also collaborated with Alejandro to see a bit of how this actually also manifests itself, and then we go to the tarot reading. Thank you. I see, yeah.
¿Cuál es el sentido de la vida? El cerebro hace preguntas, el corazón da las respuestas. La vida no tiene sentido. ¡Vive! ¡Vive!
Poesía. Alumbrarás mi camino como una mariposa que arde. Voy a ser poeta.
Te vas a morir de hambre.
¡Familia de mierda!
Alejandro Jodorowsky, démosle la bienvenida.
Soy artista, soy poeta.
¿Por qué hacen eso?
Huge applause to Pascal, who helped create, who created something in such outstanding beauty and composition, and really excited. I haven't seen this movie yet. I think I see it on Friday. It's one of the premieres. It's a story we had. The dance of the reality is you as a little boy in the countryside, and this is a chapter where you as an adolescent, as a young adult.
Bueno, the boy who do that, I came to Santiago to find a person of 18 years to play the role. But need to be Jewish, need to be dissimilar to him. And then they show me a lot of photography, I did that. And say, but this is the boy. How the boy? He grow. I have not 13 years old he was there, but he seemed to be 18. And I showed him, by chance was the same, and that I find the character. Like this. You know, when I make a picture myself, I have the money exactly to do it. I need 2 months to prepare everything. 2 months. 8 weeks, no more. And then I need to prepare to make the decors, to show every actor, I don't know person. Après, thinking the music. Après, go to find every object. I find every object, every, I find myself, I don't want, they give me object, everything I find it. And then Pascalit is in a room doing the costume, no? And then I say the idea, and then she makes the marvelous drawing, and then we start to make the costume. We have to find the places. I need to go where to shoot, to go to speak with the government, who give me the permission to shoot in the street, but well, etc. And then when I do that, I shoot every day 7 weeks, no more. I don't have no more. But I need to find it 500 skeleton with 500 devil. How I do? How I find that without money? Because I don't. I have 5,000 persons. We don't pay. They come because they like to shoot. This is Chile. They like it. They came. They help. And then I was searching near what I was living in Santiago, and a boy, bad dressed, with a guitar, make the arms like that to me. And then I was there, I'm a little dirty. The person, I crossed the street, I went to him and said, why you do that to me? Because I like what you do, no? I like what you do. I say, why you are here? Because there we have a squad. You know what is squad? We are living, some poets in this house. Show me this house. I was with it's true or not true, Pascal?
Oh, it's at least poetic.
It's true. And then I went there in the second floor. I sing a music in the first floor. It's another squad they preparing a carnival. Bring me there. I say, we are preparing a carnival. Ah, yes? ¿Te acuerdas de Tirapel, what he say? We are doing a carnival, no? The carnival. And then in the night, we went out of Santiago, dark. Pascal was trembling because we are criminal, I don't know what, a school. And the school, they are displaying, and they are skeleton, devil, I find everything. And then we change the costume, more beautiful. In one night, I have all these persons. Miracle.
Yeah, amazing.
Another miracle. I wanted to shoot the last scene when I take the boat to go to France, and I fight with my father, etc. En un muelle, ¿cómo se dirá muelle en inglés? Where the boat are there and come the boat here. Huh? Dock. And then I went, and I find a fantastic, because it was like a theater, like this. But I cannot shoot because it was a house of fishermen, metal house, como ça. I could not put the camera. I cannot put the camera. And then I need to say also that no one movement of camera is doing without my approval. And also in the editing, all the day I am making the editing with the editing person who is fantastic. Is there. Because a picture is not only shoot the picture, is to the post-production, doing the post-production and making the movement and all this, that. It's an enormous work. Well, why am I speaking too much, no?
No, but we should try to make a loop to the title of the movie, Endless Poetry.
Yes.
And we will end up now, soon, very soon, to go to your one other outlet you have in creating images and telling stories. When you first...
I didn't finish, excuse me, I didn't finish my history of the boat. And there another whose largest concept, like I didn't like it, but I cannot use that. I was very sorry, but I will not, I need to, the end of my picture, do it here. But I need to shoot because every day I lose $50,000 for me, $50,000 I lost a day. I don't have to lose a day, I cannot lose a day. I need to shoot there. And the night, a terrible tempest, a terrible. And the tempest broke this, I didn't like it, and take out the house. I could do it. I swear it's true. I can do it my thing. No, it's not possible. It's not possible.
I'm not sure if I believe this.
It's true, it's true. I am not invented. Why I will make an invention?
When
a
you...
lot of history. By example, there are an old person there. Come to me. You don't see the picture, but I will tell you. Come, it's me. It's old, 100 years, and say to me, dressed like a perroque, with suffering. He say, to get old, it's not. ¿Cómo se dice? No es despreciable. Envejecer no es despreciable. ¿Ah? Sí. Don't agree to get old. You lose sex, you lose money, you lose glory, you lose yourself, and you become light, butterfly of light. Yeah? And then I say, but I didn't know I will say that, because I say, I don't have still, very soon, yes, but I don't have still 100 years. And then I need to find a person 100 years. And in Chile, there is a big poet, is Nicanor Parra, who have 102 years. And with Pascal, we went to see this person, and with 102 years, he is clear in his mind. I say to the Nicanor, tell me, what you will say to a young person who doesn't, he's suffering in the life? And he say me what I am saying. Envejecer no es una humillación. You are not humiliated because you get old. You lose what is not necessary for this moment. You lose, I am not young. No sex, okay. No money, okay. And what is that? I am not myself what I believe I was, because I was something more deeper. Under what I am, there an I more deep. And that is like a luminous butterfly. I put in the picture.
The movie is about you as a young man going to Santiago de Chile, being a poet.
See, I wanted in that time, it's true, the only one I said I want three things. Go to France, because in that moment France was the center of culture, and work with Marcel Marceau, like mine. Go to the coffee where André Breton and the Surrealist group was there. And go to La Sorbonne University to study with a philosopher in that time, no? Who was there, very famous philosopher. I did these three things.
What was the most important influence of Breton to
the
your
most
life?
important thing was, very short, was Breton. It was very tech, no? I was 5 years with Marcel Marceau. Myself, in Chile, I was a company of mute theater. And then I have a success, but I didn't know pantomime exists. When I see the picture, Les Enfants du Paradis, the Son of Paradise, there a Pierrot there in my picture, I show that. I want to go to make my mind to Paris. It's a beautiful art. And then the philosophy was too intellectual for me. And then I left there. With Marceau, well, I learned a lot because I feel myself better than him. I say, I will go, I will be better than Marceau. And then I come there, he was playing in the theater, I want to see him, and then I put note in every pantomime, from 1 to 10. 10, 10, 7, 3, 2. I saw when I came to see him, he said, how? What do you think you are? In Chile, they know you, you are nothing. Go out, I will see you in all my life. Go! Eject me. My mother insisted, I went to see, he have a school, I say, may approve of me. I am a very good mime, there are no mime in the world. I can be useful for you. He proved me, it was a success, he take me in the company. And there I realized, Marceau, like mine, he was a genius, because he can act very well with the 2 hands. And he was doing for that. And I think the most terrible thing, why he was like that is because his father and his mother was burned in Buchenwald. He was Jewish, and the father and the mother was burned. And he lost the voice when the father died. And he became a genius of expression because he have no voice. And then I say to me, I will not get old with my liver, with a cancer in the liver, because he's a genius of that. I am good, but I am not a genius for that. I am good for other things. By example, I can write for him pantomime because he's imitating Charlie Chaplin all the time, romantic. He needs something deeper. I write pantomime for him. Mask maker. The mask maker was a very good idea because it's a person who makes masks, different masks, and make a mask, he's laughing. And he tried to take out the mask, he's laughing. He cannot. And the pantomime is to show all the dramatic problem with a laugh. He's laughing. Another when he's in a cave of crystal here, and he wanted to go out, and when he go out, he's inside a bigger space. Well, something like this I did. And then I worked 5 years with him, writing for him, and realized myself was very important. We went in all the world.
You said philosophy, Marceau, Paris, and you said Breton.
What?
Breton, André Breton.
André Breton, oui.
So how was that encounter?
Was the very, because I came in France. I put in my book, Dance of Reality, I came at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. Immediately I called him by telephone, because in Chile they give me the telephone of him because I'm surrealist movement. Hello, Monsieur Breton, who you are? I am Jodorowsky. Who is Jodorowsky? The person who come here to save the surrealism. Listen, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Come tomorrow to save the surrealism. I said, no, now. No. Well, it's not now, you are not surrealist. Goodbye. I could. This was the first. Then some years later, I started to go to the coffee where I have the thing, I work with surrealists. That happened very well. But in the holidays, when you go to the south of France, he have a house, he was there. I come to see him there in the south of France. No? I wanted really to speak with Breton about poetry. And then the wife is a Chilean woman, was a Chilean woman. She was a pianist, but Breton doesn't like the music, and they glue the piano. And then she was cooking, the woman. And I came, Monsieur André, where it is? She's making a promenade, no? Maybe the dog. I say, I say, hey, where is the bathroom? Well, you want to make the way, baby. You go to the first escalera, here to the right. Is there a door? There you can make pee-pee. A Breton avec the pants is here, cheating, no? See me, I say, I screaming so long, I closed the door, I ran away. What was the end of my adventure with Breton? No, it's true. It's true, this happened because I really live a life of poet. Do you know, when I came to Paris, I need to leave. I went to Paris with $100 in the pocket, that no more. I need to leave. Well, immediately I found Chilean who put me in some way, etc. And I need to sell drawings in la terraza del floor, drawings in a coffee, very intellectual coffee. And what I did, I came white papers, like this. I say to a person, listen, with this pencil, I will draw in a point. I move the date, 2 of 1953, the date. And you buy in Paris a point from an artist I signed, and then you will never forget that. I start to sell that point.
Was that a good regular income?
And I have income. What I need to the income? I need to buy a fromage camembert, a liter of milk, and this is all. I don't need any more.
When did you encounter tarot cards?
Who?
When did you encounter the cards the first time?
Well,
because I thought we had to explain what the tarot cards have to do with tonight and with movie making, but I think you explained that.
It was in Chile. In Chile, when was the war, Chile was very happy because it was so far, and the wine was so cheap, all the person was drunk, not drunk, but drunk. And the young poet started to drink in the coffee in the night. At 3 o'clock in the morning, they hungry, no? And then we went to a French woman, Maria Lefebvre was the name. 60, for free, was very old, 60 years. For us, we have 20 years, was very old. And she lived in a house, not the first floor, down, no? She worked in a restaurant near, and in the night she read the tarot, champagne the tarot, and all the rest he put in a soup. And then we came there, and his lover, no, was naked, 18 years old, was naked, and in the sex have a rose, comme ça, and he read the tarot in the belly of his lover. It was fantastic, no? Fantastic. And then she read the tarot. I have that in the picture, eh? And then he read the tarot and say to me, you will travel a lot. In the world, they will know you. And from woman to woman, you will find your woman. She said me that in that time. I didn't believe. But quelques months later, I could go to France. My father said, go to France. I don't want to see anymore. Go to France, we have $100 for you. And a ticket for a boat, Italian boat, Italian, in fourth class. We are 20 persons sleeping together there. Wow. It was terrible. 2 suicides, fight, was a circus with elephants in the boat, all the Pacific. We crossed the Canal Pacific, and I came to Cannes. I saw this woman in bikini. I was looking that, I was a sauvage. I take the train to Paris. And I start to live.
Which year was this, Alejandro? Which year was this? Which year was this when you arrived?
What year?
Which year was this when you arrived in Paris?
1953. 1953. And I came immediately. The second day, I called Breton. Second day, to sit immediately. I was there for that, to change the surrealism, to save.
So your first tarot card experience was with a lady in the basement?
Yes.
In the basement with a lover and the rose on the belly.
And then I have a very good experience with a painter with Leonora Carrington. Because Leonora Carrington was a diva. It's there.
It's a magic trick we did here.
This is the. What do you want? We read the tarot?
We were reading the
tarot. Let me explain the tarot what it is. I will explain to the person.
First you explain.
First you see that, no?
And there is a thing not to forget.
Yeah. That is. Listen. You see 2 cards there. This card, the tarot have 22 cards. El mat have no number, have no definition. It's a big, big, big energy who is coming here. And there come 21 other cards here. Here. 21 other cards. And then when the mat come here, he's giving richness, giving energy to you. But when he's here, he's taking your energy. He's going out. And then you need to read differently. You understand that? In the other tarot, you have thousands of tarot are not the real tarot because every card is alone. You cannot do that. And a card against Aristotle, que A es A, que you cannot change, you are what you are. The tarot, no. The mat here is one thing, and the mat here is another thing. It's a big lesson because I am in front of you something. But if I go, I see another person, it's not this, I am not the same, you are not the same with another person. The knowledge you have is in front of another thing. We need to go from the I am to we are. We are. When come a souvenir, is the point of view I have of the souvenir, of what happened. It's my point of view. But if I had another point of view, the memory will be another memory. That is the tarot. Change it. Yeah? Is good, the example? I only give 2 examples. And then a lecture. Yeah. I have here, I have 3 cards. You see? Yes? 7, 5 with 2, 7. Es decir, the Pope, the woman of the Pope is la papez, the high priestess. It's a man and a woman, el Papa y la papisa. You understand that? You can understand that? Here and here, you have 2 persons who are really the same, no? And in the center, you have a nice woman who have an eagle here who is creating something, no? And then you can say, oh, well, be happy because you are creating and you have your father, mythical father, and your mythical mother helping you. Fantastic. You see? Fantastic. Fantastic. Yes, but there's something who is not good. Why? Because you have 5 before 2. The tarot is progressive. Go from 1 to 20. The right position is there. 2, 5. If they are in the right position, the meaning is different because they cannot work together because you are in the middle. And when will be good? That will be good. That will be good when here the emperatrice will find the emperor. This couple is looking themselves. They are working. They are making a work together. But these 2 are helping because the couple is me and you. We are working for the others to give the knowledge to the others. It's another thing, the lecture. Come different. And then I need to know all that in order to read the tarot because it's complicated. The tarot will speak with colors, we speak with looking, where they're looking, with figures. It's a very with little sign. And then what was I trying to do all this year? Because there are 50 years I am studying the tarot. Is memorizing the tarot. There are 78 cards. 56 is the minor arcana, which is money, how you call in English, I don't know. Pentacles, maybe, no? We have wands, you have cups, and you have swords. The swords, I give the interpretation I want. You can say the wind. Myself is the intellect. The cups, you can say is the water. Where I say, no, is the emotionality. The one, you can say the fire. No, I say the one is the sexual creativity. And the money, I will say to you, you will say earth. Well, yes, but for me, it's your physical, your materiality in the life, your business, your health, your ambition, there. And then we have 4 ways to thought, to think with words. But if we stop the words, we can live with feeling, the language of feelings. The language of desire, of creativity, the language of action. They are different. It's different. We are almost 4. And then after the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you have the number 5, who is the consciousness who speak with one of the 4 energy, because the 4 energy cannot speak between them, because there are 4 different languages. And then number 5, which you can call your soul, who is looking you. But it's looking you, but it's the soul looking me. I am God, and then I have the soul looking my 4th part. She turned it, and he will see what really, really I am. The spirit will see really, really what you are. And when you say, my master say to me, intellectual, learn to die. Learn to die, intellect. I say, I need to accept I am mortal. Well, what I can do? I need to learn to die. I don't want to die. Well, I don't want to die, but I need to accept. But really he was saying me that? No. He was saying the intellect need to learn to die in order to open the door to let the emotion, the desire, the action come and express in liberty. Because all our civilization is moral, politics, religion, Well, that is what the tarot is learning to you, how you can read something. And once you read, you need to find how to see Mr. Klaus. See, Mr. Klaus have these 2 cards, no? It's not if it's Pascal.
You promise to not read.
No, nothing. If Pascal or Diana have this card. Every time, every person will have a different answer, because I am reading the theory of quantas. In the theory of quantas, but the scientific and open the mind now, little by little, no? They are saying, yes, the person who makes the experience change the experience. An experience scientific made by me is different than an experience scientific made by you, because the matter change in front of you. The reality change in front of you. Every day I am looking what ¿cómo se llama? El psicoanalista, se me va el nombre. Freud y Jung. Synchronicity. He discovered mysterious thing in synchronicity. Mysterious thing. A woman who have afraid to walk near a kind of trees, he say, go and walk near this kind of tree. It's only, why go? And she went there, and a lost a lost bullet killed her. Another day came a girl who was very close. I say, Jung, tell me a dream. I say, I dream a golden insect come to my hand. And in this moment, in the window, a golden insect was, Jung opened the window and bring the golden insect to the hand of the woman. And the woman opened to Jung. And then Jung is saying, reality is working with you, aging with you, acting with you. Every day I see. And every moment I am seeing what it is. And the tarot is speaking of that. We don't see the future. We see the relation we have in the present. That we will see. And that is important because they are not what we live time, what we call past and future, is not true. They are this present. When the water comes here, water. The water have a form, but it's never the same. Never, because the water is different all the time. I am not, je suis en train d'être, I am being, but I am not. Every day we are changing, every day, and the reality is the same. And you can speak with the reality, sure. What is the key to speak with the reality is the attention. Attention, only that. You put the attention, and then the tarot will speak with you. But you need really to be all your attention. No? That is my introduction.
Alejandro. Alejandro, in the very beginning, we thought we do a tarot reading where every single person gets their cards read, but we cannot do this. We have this idea now. We had one that fell out, right?
Start with that, and then we'll see.
So we started with the one that fell out, and it's Paul Altuna.
I will. This is for him.
Yeah.
Come here.
We didn't tell anybody that the name cards were for that, I guess, but that's a fun surprise.
Here.
Thank you, Paul. Here's a microphone, Paul.
Siéntate ahí, siéntate ahí.
No,
tú, here.
Yes. Film director, stage, location management.
I will explain to you. First, I mixed the card myself because every lecture is subjective. I am there. It's me who read to you. If another person read the card, he will say something different. You understand that? Yes. And that's what I mixed. Deja el micrófono ahí. Yeah. I finish. And then when I finish, I put the tarot when you read was not with the head there, but in the head there. I don't read card reversed. I don't searching for bad things. I am searching only for good things. You understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I don't give the tarot like this. No. I give the tarot, don't move. I give it to the middle of the table because I make half of the work, and then you take the tarot, and you need to do half of the work. If you don't open, I say nothing, because I will not go farthest than can you say. If you have a secret, I will not say. You understand? Be sure, you are not a victim. You are collaborating with me, you are collaborating with you. Eh? Mix it, like this. Think a question, it's more easy. Think about a question, any question. Yes? Yeah. Open with the two hands. See, two hands. Open like this, in order to choose. Yes? Don't say the question. Put one card here, here, 2, 3 here. 3 cards. Wait a second. See, good. The second? No, it's in order you to see it. It's 1, 2, it's difficult, and the number 3. Oh la la. Oh la 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 la. Oh la la la. Myself, I am very quickly, no? I see what card you have here, and then I will play with it. I will say to him,
yes. I can verify.
No, you know, you see, because I say he have here the world, el mundo, no? He have here, I know. But if I say, when I say, maybe I will see if you have the world, I will say, yes. No, I am cheating. And then I say to him, the card, and then I look it, he have the world here. Yeah. He have the world. But he have the world here. It can be fantastic, because the best card of the tarot is the world. Fantastic. But we are coming of a dissolution of something, because in this moment you have la Maison Dieu. If you see la Maison Dieu, there you have 2 persons. You see, 2 persons here. In that case, I am seeing that. But in another, my inconscience say to me, you have a fight, because 2 persons have a problem. And then, whom? And then I come to the crown as 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the emperor. You have a problem with the emperor, with the person of power. That is the problem you have in this moment. Does it speak to you or not?
I don't know. Maybe with other cards, get more like clear.
In the other card, you have to be born. To be born. They are a tombstone, on a tumba. They are a person, and father is praying, woman is touching the boy, helping him to go to the music, who is calling here. It's a calling of the music in order to give that to the world. But you are not doing that because the economy, I think, is bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, that's true. You know, right now I'm stuck. Like, I want to know, I'm working so much, like 12 hours, every day.
Yes.
But I don't do it like I want to do it.
Yes.
I want to do it, but I'm afraid.
Yes.
Like you said, the economy.
Yes.
Everything's going well with the money,
Yes.
and I don't want to lose it. And after that,
But why? Who would say that to you? The economy is important, and there is coming the father. The problem with the emperor, who didn't give to you the education or the education, la education you need in order to realize yourself, and then you don't have the apport familiar in order to become yourself. That is the problem. Yes. And then what will you do? Because you can't do it, because you have the world. Huh?
Yes, I already, decide, like in this January, I'm going to start to do it. Like I quit everything, and I start to travel. But always I postpone it because right now I'm 30 years old. I say when I was 30, I'm gonna quit everything, and now it's coming another year. I'm still saying the same thing and the same thing.
1, 2 cards. What will happen? Brrr. Oh, woman is there.
The trouble over there.
Huh? Right, woman is there, very strong. But you escape. You are escape because you don't want still to have a child. Man, listen, that is the thing. I need to tell to you. I cannot give to you a conseil. I cannot say, go to do it, don't be afraid, no? That is your problem.
It is, really it is.
You want to make one more card to risk?
Please.
Si sale el arcano 13, vamos a estar jodidos, Ah, no. This is, listen the wise man. This is the wise man. Yeah, this is all. I cannot do more because it needs to be short, you know, in this situation. In a normal tarot, it's more longer, but it's to show how we do the tarot, no? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Muchas gracias, amigo. Gracias por su trabajo. It's like a lottery.
Seems easy, no? But it's not so easy. Because you make a mistake in every moment. It's really like a bull. You can make a mistake, and you see, you need to do the lecture of the tarot with a very good feeling, to be a good person.
Oops.
There are persons who do that to have power. The persons who are sadists. Be careful, because the mind, the unconscious, have the tendency to realize the prophecy. You say a person, you will have an accident, the person can have. And you will say a person, in 1 week you will find the person you want. She's fine. But if you don't say that, she will never find there. And then she finds the person who's waiting, and it's a catastrophe. Because every person has his own destiny. You must not interfere in destiny of the others. You understand that? Yeah. Who's it? I have not my...
I think I had it anyway in front of the camera, so... But the name is Jean-Stéphane Sauveur.
You are
See
sure?
here? Jean-Stéphane.
Well, he's not sure, Yes?
Yeah.
Did the Azar make that?
Yeah, he got the card.
He's a friend. It's not possible. I know him. What I say a friend, I know him.
So you prefer doing?
No, we will do it. Why not? No? That
Second time. First
that,
time it was in your house.
Maybe you pay something to him.
Oh, definitely.
You make a trick, eh?
Perhaps I have somebody else pick 5, because then it's more random. Yeah, just close your eyes and then pick 5.
Put like that, do give that.
I'm coming,
we'll
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Just pick 5 and give them to me.
Yeah.
But don't look at the names.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Try to think in a question. Try to think. If you don't make a question, it will be more complicated. You first here. Second. Yeah. That's it. What is the question? Do you want to say, don't say it?
Oh, yeah.
Secret. Okay, secret. This is el ermit. No, that is this ermit is a person who abandoned what he did in the past. Abandon. You know that? Abandone?
Who abandons. Yeah.
Abandons because this card is coming back. No? Then we'll see what he's looking, because There is a Japanese master who say, if you feel the freedom, you are start there. You cut something and you are start inside this thing. And then put this thing where you are start. Another card. No, there. Yeah. This something is something who failed. Because it's unbroken. It's not something who God gives to you because another interpretation, because you are going out. You went out. But it's still in your mind. It's still in your mind that. And then, if it's still in your mind, this thing will change that and that. Will make a difficulty. Will make all the time difficulties. Make difficulties. That is to find yourself, because it's el colgado, ¿no? El colgado stop to act, ¿no? Attach himself to only one thing and go inside himself, to find himself. Because he needs to find himself because here he loses himself. Maybe speaking, you don't say the question, and then maybe I see the thing I must not to say, but I am saying. And here is the solution. Here is the friendship, to have an associate, and to realize not alone, because you need to realize you are not alone in this life.
Okay.
¿Tiene? Commentary, because the person, they know what you were.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's, there is a lot of stuff like...
that speak to you?
Yeah, speak to me,
Sometimes they come politic, You come to see me, yes, in France, a minister, something like that. And then I do that. Don't say the question because I'm afraid of politics. And then I will tell the answer. I will understand nothing, but you will understand. He's a political. He's not to say in front of you the problem. And then...
I remember the first time you did it to me,
yes.
You said you have to cut something. So I still like thinking, okay, I have to cut something, but what do I have to cut, you know? Yeah. I don't know, I don't have the answer since. You know?
What you need to cut?
Yeah. That's what you told me, you have to cut something.
See. You need to cut what you cutted. You need to cut what you cutted, because you never cut it. I think so. Huh? Modest, I think so. Cut.
Ah oui, là.
Yeah. Yes? Who is it? The next? Who is this?
I don't know. Can you read it? It's
no, I have not my...
Medicine Wood. Why is there laughter?
Yes or not?
Is Medicine Wood here?
¿Cómo vamos, Pacalita? Medicine? Why?
Hi, Medicine.
Hello?
We had a... No?
No, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
We had a microphone, Medicine.
Your name is Medicine?
Yes, Madison.
Madison, yeah. Why did you put here that? And that is here?
That's her.
Yeah. And then I will mix it the car, because it's the car of the other. If you don't understand my English, you say to me, I don't understand.
Okay.
Because I speak very bad. Voilà.
Oh.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
I had to fight for that.
You need to learn to fight, eh?
I think I do. So I have to
yeah, mix it. Open. Yeah. You have the question?
I think I do.
You want to say the question?
No.
I regret, eh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. When you have this card in the beginning, which immobilized, it's a lot of tension, and not to give to yourself. Not to give to yourself. Yes? And that's what I think with intuition, I didn't give you the card, I made you fight if you want this thing, fight, in order to awake you. No? Then that starts like that. Continue, the mother is there. It is the perfection, the thing of perfection, no? It is the sword to defend, equilibrium, search of perfection. From where comes this search of perfection? When you are caught from the person who tied you in this child situation. You have a child situation, you are tied. And who did that? I don't dare to say your mother, because I don't do that kind of thing. Eh? But you need to run. You are running. You want to go far. Another card. From where to where you want to go? Where? Oh, the lover.
The lover?
The lover. Can be a woman or a man, because we don't know now. We say lover, we don't know. But it's the person who is for you. You need that. But you need a very, very strong love experience. You need.
I do need that.
Huh?
I do need that.
Yes?
Yeah.
That is the thing. Because here you cannot have. Because she said, him, the mother, you will castrate that the person will come to you. It's a sword. No, you have that in mind. If you don't want that, that is what you don't want. There you are going, no? And you are waiting for that big experience, no? What we can do?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
To keep waiting.
Waiting, no? You need to wait or what? 2 cards.
2?
Sí. Yeah. The Pope and the devil.
Whoa. It's Game of Thrones.
Some intense cards.
I will tell you something we understand all, because I make that. Because we have el mat, the fool, and the world. Pues that is where every one of us is going from the inner energy to realization in the 4 energies and the soul. There are 2 realizations we are going. But we have a way to do it. And then we have 10 fingers in the hand and 10 fingers in the foot. But they are connected. Here is in the light, that they are in the obscurity. And then 1 goes with 11, 2 with 12, 3 with 13, 4, 14, 5 with 15. This is true, because the Pope is the Diablo. It's the same. But if the shadow of the purity is the devil. You know? This. And then you need to live. You need to live the purity with the shadow. You need to agree to accept the shadow. And that is coming from the past, not accepting the shadow in you.
I feel like I have a lot to think about now.
Huh?
I feel like I have a lot to think about.
It's good for you or not? I am not,
It's
because
good.
you don't say the question, what I can do.
I know the question.
Yeah?
I'll reflect on it.
You will make a reflection?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If the others don't say the question, you will get bored because we don't understand nothing, even me. I don't know what I say. Because I read the tarot, I am not making divination. I simply read the tarot. Every person can do that. Read my book, The Way of Tarot, is in English, and you can do it that, but you need to memorize this meaning of that. It's like learn a language. Every one of you can speak Italian, or French, or Spanish, but you need to learn, that is all.
It's Morgan Gilio.
How he know you there? You need to read.
Hey, how's it going?
He read here?
I sat up there.
Huh?
I put it on the camera.
I can read my name.
You put in the camera, yeah.
I can do that.
You can do that. You're fantastic. Aurora?
Hi. Hi.
Really, you're fantastic. Yeah. What is your name?
Morgan.
Don't do that. Put here. Because if you do that from here, you go from the present to the past. If you make there, you go from the present to the future. Fantastic. Fantastic. You have a question? Can you say the question or not?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Put first the 3 cards, and then you will make the question. 1, 2, 3. In the way you put the card, this card you put here, no? And then if you put the card here, and then you arrange it to here. Yeah. Because here you want something, there you doubt. If you doubt, we don't have that. You need to really sure of what you want, and you will have what you want. What is the question?
How can I become a successful actor, artist?
Yes.
Sir.
How you can do it? Myself, I have an answer. You can do whatever you want if you have the talent. Every person has a talent. Everyone is different. It's a question of talent, art. Or to fake, you have the talent. No? That you can do it. But in the end of the way, if you fake you have the talent, you will suffer. You will die bad. But if you have the talent, every day you will be more happy because you are realizing yourself. Yeah? And then you need to ask you, I have the talent or I don't have the talent. I cannot say you don't have the talent because I will destroy your life. But I cannot say you have the talent because maybe you don't have. What we will do? We ask the tarot.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah. In order to ask the tarot, now you need to stop to be an actor. Be a human being, please. Don't act more, because you're acting. Don't act. Anymore, I don't act. Like friend. That is creativity. El diablo, in this way, the able is creativity. That is good. That is the hope. Because you have the creativity and the humor and the critic. You can have in a solo number very well. Yes? But be careful because he have a sex of man and the breast of woman. He have the two sides, no? And then an actor need to have the completely you can play a woman, you can play a man, you can play an animal, you can play anything. That is an actor, a real one, no? And then ask you because they are asking you to, the card is saying, you have that. You have the plasticity. but you are into one idea of what you are, because they are the two personality, masculine, feminine, they are tied. And then you don't let go to do the two sides of you, or the lot of sides, you go to one side of you. You. I am what I am. Are you what you are? Maybe you need to clean that, because that is the change. You need to go to yourself and clean all that, all the ancient vision of yourself, You are not what you think you are better than that.
What, do you have any advice on how to do that?
We are searching, ¿no? Un elefante, con paciencia y salivita, se cogió a una hormiguita. An elephant, en español, an elephant with patience and saliva, an ant. Make love with an ant, an elephant. Because he was patient, no? Not immediately. Wait. But this, you know, when you see that, you see Jodorowsky was all the time saying it was a problem, no? But no, because if you see the tower, it's the size of a theatrical decor. You understand that? Yeah. You have El Diablo and the decor correspond to an actor. No? Why an actor doesn't know what to do? Then you have the talent, but you need to clean what? I know. Ask it, who is forbidding you to do what you need to do? You have an interdiction. We'll see, put here, 2 cards. Why you turn back? Let you read, no, let me read. That is the conquest of the world. Number 7, the card is go to conquest of the world. Number 7, the world is mine, no? And you turn back. And this is the angel who, every person have an angel who help you. The angel doesn't help you. And then we'll see why. 2 cards. Now turn it. Now you have the mat. That is the help, the divine help. The divine help in you. And that is, you need to learn how to love. Maybe yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself. If you need to learn how to love yourself, you will feel in you, when you was a child, you didn't have the love you deserve. And then you are making maybe something your family doesn't want you to do. You need to fight. What they think your family about you as an actor? What they think?
No, they like it.
They like it.
I mean, it's not very deep. I think they like anything I do, as long as I don't go to prison, you know.
Yeah.
Or, you know, end up in the street, I suppose, or
yeah.
work for, like, the Republican Party.
Yeah. Yeah. I find something. How I can help you to.
I mean,
what do you want to do? Myself, I come to ask it to you. What do you want to do? What is your dream?
Well, really, to make installation and performance. I mean, it'd be cool to be in you know, more films and TV because they're fun and they make money. You make money doing that. But I'd love to do more interpretive things like that you've done and make art and do installation and you know, make different pieces. One called The Cube of Life. I want to make it's just like multi-function, you know, 3D sort of thing. I want to be a performer. What I really want to do, I forgot. I need to perform the shamanic healing of Steve Jobs and Apple products. That's what I want to do right now.
Why you don't do it?
I'm trying to find a place to do it. I'm pitching one place in LA, but
You are finding what?
I need to find a place to do it. And
A place to do it?
yeah,
Oh, the place to do it is anywhere.
it's true.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
You want to, with doing that, what do you want to want? Tell me, you will have it. What do you want to want doing that? If you have the place, what do you want?
I don't know, like $2,000, and then just like a date at the end of July would be good.
2,000.
I think so.
And then 1,000 in the shoes, you put the money, 25 cents, and you write in the shoes 1,000. And the other, a money, 1,000.
So put 2 quarters in the shoe?
See? In what shoe? And the other also?
And then put a paper, write 1,000 on each.
Not paper, you write with the painting, 1,000. And 1,000 here. And whatever you are, is your place.
Okay.
And find a street and do it.
Okay.
Anywhere. Anywhere is the world.
Okay.
Sure?
Yeah.
We need to do it.
All right.
We need to do it. What do we want to do?
And that, and whatever else I can, and keep whatever I've dreamed, I want to make happen. I have a whole book of dreams. So.
Publish a book of dreams.
And I also.
He didn't listen.
I also want to thank you. I wanted to give you this diamond.
Oh, fantastic. Muchas gracias.
And through you, I spoke to you telepathically, and I did a magical act, and I got the woman of my dreams.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Well, now do what I say.
Thank you, Morgan.
Resume. Don't forget, make the shoes and make the book of dreaming, drawing by somebody.
Any kind of shoe? Just the shoe.
Woman shoes. You are not bored? This can go, it can go. Eh? Who is? Who is the next person?
Michael Bullock. Michael? Here? Not here?
Another.
Michael?
He doesn't want.
No. Laurie Simmons. I saw her. She's here.
Yeah.
It's so funny that Michael is not. I saw Michael earlier. Michael.
Hello. Hello, Michael.
Hey, Laurie. That's so great.
If you know you, you are an artist.
Of course she's an artist.
Yeah.
Half of the audience are artists. We need more.
Yeah, I don't think they don't get bored. Mix it, please, and think about the question, please. Ooh. That want to speak. That car will later because she want to speak. She jump. And then we reading later.
Okay, how many?
3. No, I put here first.
Okay.
Put here. No. Put that here. Open like that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Listen what you did. No, don't touch. Listen what you did it. You have all the packet. If we will see. Is you? Is your head?
No, it's not. I'm.
Well, you
didn't
have like
hair
this.
color.
I was there. And then you choose 1, 2, all the cards from the same place. You are only in a point, but you don't open your choice. You choose only one thing there is there. And what happened with the rest? That will follow, we put there. We'll see, no? Because you will, naturally you will see every card, as you have a destiny already, you cannot change. It's a past, you cannot change. That is the spiritual situation, no? And then we will work to see what other things you can see. Because here is this card is interesting because that is a graveyard, no? That is a graveyard. Graveyard, una tumba. That is, and with the creation, this angel, this circle is the consciousness is calling you to a new creation. It's calling you.
To my grave.
Sí. Yes. When you are a big artist, there's something which is calling you to a new creation. You don't see it still because you are caught, your legs in a reality you don't want or you don't know how abandon. No? And then we'll see what you don't abandon. Yes? You agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Then first is your adolescence. Because number 3 is go out of the block, but will act, but they know where. Act without to know where she will go. Only by passion she acts. What happened? Oh, find the person who be with you. Find the person. But did finish. This is the end of the cycle. Then something who is there and need to go to another thing now.
That's
huh?
completely accurate.
Be kind with the person, use the phone.
Oh, the microphone.
Oh.
Yeah, in order they listen to you because.
We have it somewhere.
Tell us why is that?
Why is it accurate?
Sí, speak to
Why is it accurate?
Yes, tell to us.
Because there's a thing that I'm finishing that was so big to make.
Yes.
And I need to let it go,
Yes.
but I keep hanging on to that.
Yes.
So that's sort of what you're saying. You're saying
Yes.
like,
You
let
need
it
to
go and move on.
You need to go, no? And then we'll say what you need to do that. Then you will choose that. That is the card you will say. That is the sun. Find the new idea. Find the associate person who will make this work. You need to find that, and will be fantastic.
Great.
Yes, will be fantastic. You see that. If you see that, you will do it, because it's the world you are creating. You are creating your success. You are creating. That is good. But that discard we don't wanted to see. That is the purpose. I don't know why in you are a creative. The card is the only card who have a book.
A book?
Book, see, have a book. And maybe you will need to write your experience or to dictate your experience and in what you are doing. And maybe it will be good if you do that.
So he has to do a book, the guy before me, and then I have to do a book?
Yes.
Okay.
I will tell you that I don't surprise me, because I realize in the tarot when a person who is divorced 1 week ago, suddenly come another person who is divorcing 1 week ago. All the things go by 2. Okay. Very few persons see that, but always 2. And then that is the thing, he said. But if not, we'll take the card this is your card you will choose. Listen, Jodorowsky.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is Imogen Strauss here? Yes? Or is she also hiding? Imogen, are you here? No. Wow, we have to go for no.
Not important. Let me choose one.
Yeah. Annabelle Soto.
Annabelle Soto. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De Colombia o de Venezuela? ¿De dónde eres?
Dominicana.
Dominicana, ya.
Sí.
Bueno. Now you know what you need to do, no?
Yes.
And then I will mix it in your time. Yeah. Yeah. Mix it. Think a question.
I have it.
Yeah, you have it. That's fantastic. Put here. Okay, wait a second. Open. 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What is the question?
I want to become a psychoanalyst.
Psychoanalyst.
Right, and I've been trying for a while, so I want to know why is it taking so long? What am I doing wrong that it's taking
Did you make yourself a psychoanalyst with somebody? Somebody psychoanalyzed you?
Yes, for 15 years.
What school?
What is school?
Because they are Freudian, Jungian.
Oh, Lacanian.
Lacanian. Oh! I know why you cannot do it.
I'm in a school
2,000 persons commit suicide with Lacan.
No, but not that. I left Lacan.
It's too genius because he was crazy.
I know. I know. I'm in the modern now.
Yeah.
I'm in the modern psychoanalyst mostly.
That's better. And then what you want to know? Why?
Yes, why is it taking so long?
The star. Wood card, because the star is in the need in a place, you know? And she's giving his deep intellect, sexual, the sexuality of the intellect, the inconscience he's giving, and he's giving the water of spirituality, the two. He's giving to the current of the world. You want to help, and you are connected with the star, with the spirit, and that you are connected also with the side of the dreams. There, you are there, no? Then you are there. But you want to. I realize I can make a mistake. Why you want to do that? Because why you want to do with psychoanalyst? Because you want to heal something in the past. I will not tell you who. These two I will not tell.
I think I know.
You know who?
Yeah, my mom and my dad.
Yes.
Yes.
If I make two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make two cards, you see. One, don't turn. Yeah. And then here you have. Okay, what is that? Because they are one who have no fidelity in your parents.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
There's no fidelity.
He's the worst. Yeah.
The worst.
He's not right.
Yeah. And the mother is invasora. ¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah, she's a narcissist. Yeah.
Tell invasora.
Sí.
Traduce.
Okay. She is the type of person that gets into other people's life. Like she wants to control others' life.
Yes. And then this
is live, and that's also live streamed worldwide. So your mom might be watching. It's the first time we do that, actually.
And
she's the best mom in the world.
why you cannot do it that? I will tell you why you cannot be psychoanalyst, because if you are psychoanalyst, you will heal that. But we don't want to heal that, because if we heal that, we will lose our parents. Because we need to apartener, ¿cómo es? Pertenecer, to belong to somebody. You need to belong to your mother. that's not important how they are, you need to belong. Because if you don't belong, you despair.
So I have to cut away from them.
I cannot say that to you, you will see, but I don't give consent.
Okay.
But the mother, yeah. Now you have the tower, no? The tower. Tower here is freedom, because they make an incendiary, and then you need to jump out. But with whom? Because there are two here. With whom you jump? You want to freedom?
By myself, no?
No, I asking to me, you are two.
Me?
So you are two, to have two personalities. Maybe. Maybe, I didn't ask it. I don't know. I don't know, no?
Me and my child? My inner child?
Maybe, I don't know. Who doesn't want to lose the father and the mother? Who?
Oh, the baby. Yeah, myself when I was a...
You have a brother?
No.
You have a sister?
5 sisters, yeah.
Yes.
All women.
And if there are six sisters, six women, maybe they want a boy. Maybe you could be a boy in order to be loved.
Oh, wait.
You want to be psychoanalyst? In 15 minutes, you will make 5 years of psychoanalysis with time. This is
maybe my masculine side.
First, your family have a big sexual relation because they have 6 children, and they do a lot. That. And the father is some kind of the father, no?
Yeah.
And then it's a male guy.
Yeah.
And then the male guy want a child, a boy.
Right.
If you are not a boy, you cannot have the father.
Right.
Right?
Yes. I'm a little bit confused. Okay.
Because every person wants a father, no? But if the father wants a child, a woman, a man, I am a woman. He's searching anywhere, the father is a catastrophe. But if I was a child, a man, I will be with him in that adventure. I will have a father.
Got it.
And then I cannot have because I am a girl. But if I cannot have the object of my desire, I will not have any object in the life. I will want to be psychoanalyst. I will not be able to be psychoanalyst. Because I am not a man. I am not Lacan. I am not Freud. I am not Jung. Okay? That's what I am saying to you. And here is the wheel of fortune. It's the end of the cycle. Huh? What will say the tarot to you? Put one card there. Well, maybe to help you, please help. What is your name?
Annabelle.
Help, Annabelle. The angel came, el ángel guardián, no? The angel, this angel who will say to you, put some water in the wine. Put some water in the temperance, no? Put some water in the wine. Don't ask it to be psychoanalyst. The other card. Be a magician. I don't know what he says. Be a magician. Understand that?
Yes.
You don't need that. You have here, you have the money, a lot of things you can do it. And there you have the power to do it. ¿No es cierto? And then find your public, but you can do it. Because a magician can heal in his own way, not in the way of the father.
Got it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Alejandro, it's actually 9 o'clock. We wanted to finish at 9. There's one more. Can I recommend somebody?
Yes. Klaus.
Most probably, no, I'm not picking myself.
Choose the person you want.
Most probably, she also left. Jamian, are you here? Wow. Jamian?
Why would I not find the actor? This actor who's here. Famous actor.
Daniel, I think the maestro picked you.
I will be very kind. No? As you want, eh?
Where did Jamian go?
I can't tell you my question.
You don't have a question, no?
I have a question, but I can't.
You have a question.
But I can't tell you.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Okay. And then I mean, no. You are like a politician.
I can't believe Jamian left.
No.
What I do as a criticism, am I okay as a replacement?
We see.
Mix it, please. Open with the two hands because. Tell me one in order to know, is a choice between some things or not?
No.
Your question is not that, because if it's not, I need to change the system.
It's just a straight
A straight question, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. What a silence, eh? They will not say the question. That is a very nice car, as you see, who is speaking to waiting for a call. Somebody is waiting because this is the angel to calling something who is in something, and he's waiting to go. What do he wait? That is waiting. Oh, it's beautiful because the star will give to you where you are waiting. It will, they are giving to you something. What is that? And the magician, I think, is seeing what happened. I don't know what is the question, but the answer is good. It's positive.
It's positive.
Yeah.
That's very good.
That is completely positive. But should you give me the permission, your will, what do you want, need to see with when you have 19 years old.
Sorry, I didn't understand. What was
the person who wants really that is a young person, because you are a young person, but with you when you have something 20 years, something like that.
Right.
There you wanted that really. It's the tarot. The tarot says, I don't know. I don't know. And then we need to go to see what do you want really today. You give me the permission to do that? Put a card there if you want. Well, before everything, you need to be free. Freedom. 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 From, I don't know from what, because you know what do you mean freedom, but here one person is freedom, but the other person not.
Is that the same person?
I don't know. Maybe the same person, maybe it's a person you project a part of you. No? And then you are making the game to projecting yourself in the other and giving the difficulty you need to find yourself. That is the thing.
That's interesting.
This is all I can say. It's all. If you have another
question.
A lot. You say a lot?
You said a great deal, yes.
I am happy.
Yeah, good.
No, it's difficult, no? You are a person very, very strong, and then it was difficult for me I need to be careful, like a politician, no?
Yeah.
But in a politician is different, because if a politician, if he's Mexican, he can kill me.
No.
One time he came the minister of was the more person near the president. This minister came, and then I was reading, I said, he making one question, I see that, I said, if I say something that the guy killed 2,000 persons in there the other day, he will kill me, what I will do? And the light make black. And then I could not continue to read.
Okay.
And then I was very happy, and the next day he sent me a box like this. Yeah, no?
Perhaps he switched the light off.
What?
He might have switched the light off.
Maybe you want something more, or is you're enough? Enough?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Master.
So without confusing anybody anymore.
Do you have a question?
No, I have so many questions, that would be a marathon.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Alejandro.
Thank you very much.
And I want to thank Pascal and everybody on the team. And it has been an incredible privilege that you spent the evening with us, Alejandro. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good. Ciao.